Hi all, welcome to Safe Trading. So in this session, we are going to calculate range for the expiry 4th April. We are going to do, the thorough analysis for Nifty, and also we are going to talk on the, trading psychology. So let's start with the trading psychology first. So guys, let's start with, one example. Suppose you have the amount almost around 10 lakh rupees. Okay. And now you are a professional trader and you want to do a full-time trading. So my simplest question to you, currently are you in a state right now, do you have a at least system where you can earn money consistently, right? The first thing I will ask, are you an intraday trader? What kind of trader you are? Are you doing equity? Are you doing Nifty based trading? Are you doing optional trading? Are you doing option buying? Are you doing option selling? Are you following particular indicator? But simplest question is, are you in a state, or I will say, can you trust your indicator or a system so that are you going to deploy your all the capital on a particular trade, right? So, the answer lies within you only, okay? Whatever it is, yes or no. If it's a yes, you feel like, because if you have a particular system which you have tested at least for 5 to 10 5 years, right? I don't think like if with so much, with a very large amount, almost around 10 lakh, no one is going to deploy all the capital on a single trade until and unless, his psychology is disturbed or he is emotionally disturbed, right? But yeah, when you want to do a trading, when you want to do a really business with it, definitely you must be in a shape, where you can think of such a scenarios, right? Because your whole bread and butter will depend on that, right? And in today's world, at least for me, I will say the minimum annual package of 10 to 15 lakh is needed to survive this, to our day-to-day lives, activities should be done, so that, and at least the family require that much of annual package to fulfill the needs of our family, right? So the many youths are proceeding towards trading, and they are simply, not, uh, I will say it's all happening because of social media, right? They should have the, we can definitely do a trading, right? But ultimate goal is at least you should find one source of income, where you will get money consistently. And even on trading, you cannot risk all your amount. So how much, ideal setup should be like, just to give you example, suppose you have one source of income. For me, the trading will be like, I'm adding 2 lakh to that account, and that is the only thing I'm giving to trading. After that, no amount will, I'm not going to withdraw single penny from it, and I'm not going to add anything extra to it. Whatever coming weekly to me, that's inside. I'm going to buy equity, I'm going to buy Nifty bits out of that, trade, and if it takes a stop loss from that account, that is fine. Again, come back to the next week and trade on the same behavior. That is what trading rely to me, trading means to me. So, are you managing your risk? Are you consistent one? Are you accept to lose, right? Even our trade goes in loss, that is fine to me, because I know how much the loss it is going to give me. And then again, are you following your plan? These are the basic questions come to mind, when it comes to trading. By seeing the charts, guys, trading is not going to happen. Okay, lot of bubble is going on by seeing scalping and all those stuff, but trust me, this is not going to help you in a longer run if you are really want to do a trading. You definitely, if you really want to consider a trading as a business, okay, and if you want to achieve out of it. So guys, this is what our currently portfolio, we are almost around from 3,16,000, and which is, proudly I will say, it is not a, the efforts of last 2 or 3 months. Okay, this is efforts of more than last 3 years, where you see the consistency is there, small profits are there, losses is also there, but the frequency of losses is very less. Okay, -702 2097, right? But the occurrences of profit are more, and consistently we have earned this much by following only one setup, right? Even we are not following the bank nifty, this much of accuracy, this much of patience, this much of trust you want to build, right? Just to give example, after a long time my video is coming on YouTube, right? I'm not consistent with YouTube, right? Frankly speaking, but trading required a patience, right? So right now I'm patiently, patient at trading, patiently watching the market, patiently earning from it, right? But I'm not that much consistent with YouTube right now, right? Definitely I need to improve to, at least upload a video to every week, at least, so that, I can give the range to all my viewers. Okay, so this is what, guys, I mean, these all questions you should ask yourself. Okay, in last, I will say 1 month before, I have attended one of the seminar. Okay, I will not say it's a best thing actually. Definitely, I mean, I have learned a good setup there. Equity, BCP setup I have learned, and then again, he was a good guy, but again, with considering to my system, in fact, I have followed this for almost around last 5 years, and this is working for me, and that's why I'm going to use it. VCP is also good. He might be expert into that one, right? But that setup is not suiting me, right? So that's the thing. We have to differentiate. You must know like what things you are going to take, right? And then yeah, the days come like this, right? If you see, guys, on my chart, what happened on last day of Nifty? On opening around 2179, it has given up to, it has moved up to almost around 400 points, right? Because the expiry was there, last day of expiry. But by seeing on this, right, this is CPR setup. Can anyone tell me, like, at this 9:15, anyone would have thought like market will be going to be trending today? Tell me that reason, right? What is the reason like market was trending here? If you are an experienced trader, this CPR, if you see, this is the blue line, and what is the difference between these blue lines and these other blue lines, right? Here, if you see, there is only one blue line. All three lines of CPR are, combined here, right? This is narrow line become narrow line, and whenever if you see, the narrow line on the chart with respect to CPR, again it comes probability. The probability is market is going to be trending only. It will not give you the direction, but it will say like market is going to be a trending only. If the value lies above CPR, probability it will move upside. If the value lies, below CPR, most probably it will go downside. So these are the days, when you can earn in a very good amount. Okay, but the first rule of trading is we have to do a option selling only. That is the way only, you can control your position sizing, right? So anyways, this setup not suits to us, right? Until and unless you are trading on 60%, 80%, and 90 to 95% probability of range. So for fourth expiry, what probability we are getting? So coming back to our Excel, so guys, trust me, don't, put your money blindly, okay, in trading by following the charts only. You must need to learn strategy, like, just to give example, cover call, bull put spread, bear call spread, long iron butterfly, long iron condor, cover short straddle, cover short strangle, calendar call, diagonal call, bull call spread, right? There are many, and the list is going on. Okay, so you must know the like which strategy is being deployed by which trader, right? Whether it is intermediate, whether it is advanced one, right? So depending on the direction, you must be know like what strategy I can deploy. So now to give example, right? Suppose my sentiments over the market are very bullish one, right? So it is giving me a number of strategies here, right? But looking at this, looking at my capital, looking at my, the position, the risk, reward, right? Sizing, all these things, you must be known like, what strategy we can deploy, right? So with reflect, with reference to different scenarios, right? We must need to deploy a different strategies. Okay, so as you all know, like the election is on where it is, near, right? So some strategies may work, some strategies may not work out of this. right? So you must be aware of all these things. You must consider the weeks, right? So those all things comes by experience only, and always follow the guy, who has traded the system, right? Who has faced, the almost all the scenarios in the market. Okay, now going further, for 27 March expiry, we deployed trade rights. At that moment, the spot was trading around 22,165. The VIX is 12.82, and as per VIX, the range was coming around 21,770 to 22,559. When I was, discussing, you must always have your trading group, right? So when I was discussing with my trading group, I clearly mentioned, as compared to the last week, the VIX got decreased. It means the market can go upside, right? And we have seen almost 400 points movement, and which was supported by the CPR. So which was a very good sign, and this comes by experience only. Now the 60% winning probability range is coming around 21,852 to 22,478, 75% 21,695 to 22,634, 90% winning probability is 21,617 to 22,712. So guys, what was the triangle position I have deployed? So I have sold 21,600P and 22,700C on last Wednesday only, right? And the both trades, that trade currently running in profit only. Okay, the market has moved from 22,165 to 22,500 almost in a one day. We shifted this position on upper side. We have, from 22,600 to we have shifted up to 60% at 21,800. So right now with along H 21,800 P is being sold, and again 22,700 is sold. Thanks to the market fall, we are from 22,500 to 22,300 almost in last half an hour, which was again predicted. Now what was the reason we have captured that much of fall? Again, let me give you the reason for that one as well. For 29 March expiry, if you see, we have deployed trade, right? I know I trust this 90% and 95% range almost, right? I have so much belief on this range. So market, what happened? This was the first time, market was, even on expiry, trading above my 90% range zone. 22,436 was my zone, and the market was almost around 22,500. It was almost 70 points up. So with a very small stop loss, if you go and check, 22,500P was trading almost around 4 rupees. We have entered it almost around 7 rupees we have entered, and then it went up to 122 rupees. The fall from 22,500 to 22,270 almost within half an hour. We have not captured the full points from 7. We have exited almost around, 75% winning probability is considered, so 22,350 we have exited, so we are almost exited it around 90 to 92 rupees average wise, right? So which was a very good handsome gain. Okay, so it's not like it's all about the experience in the market. So this 90% winning probability range again looks good to me, and 95% will be again 21,500 to 22,800. So in shorter words, guys, for fourth expiry, I am not seeing Nifty going below 21,500, and not seeing Nifty going above 22,800. See, there is nothing, there is nothing sure shot in the market. Okay, but this has the winning probability of 95%, which is giving me the confidence. Again, 90% winning probability, 21,617 to 22,712. And as per for this week, my approach will be buy on dip, right? That's why we have shifted almost around 21,617 to 21,800. But definitely I am not seeing market going below 21,600 to, and not going above 22,700. So 22,700 and 21,600 is going to be a very crucial level for me. If Nifty somehow, right, if market I found nearer to 2700, just like we saw nearer to 22,500, which is nearer to 19% probability, I will start buying P. Okay, or I will make sure, this is the point where I can gain a maximum profit with very small stop loss. So this is the way, guys, we are going to trade. Okay, think of the things what you are doing. Okay. Okay, always analyze the thing. Even if you won't watch the market for 1 day, 2 day, right? Even for 1 hour, 2 hours, even if you won't trade, right? Market is not going anywhere. You just need to be sit idle and on the theta decay, and that is why I feel like positional option selling is the only way to earn money from the market, and rest is history. You all know. If you are earning money from option buying, well and good. But yeah, if you are if you are like my analysis, subscribe to channel, and that will motivate me to upload the video for next expiry, which is for 9 April. Thank you all.